And there's that theme music again. Must mean it is Tuesday at noon. And you're listening to Sound Sessions here on WKGC FM 90.7. And we thank you for listening. Wow, I got a lot of people in this little room today. Any more people, we're going to have to take turns coming in through the door. But we'll get through it all. We got some great music in store for you. We've got an old friend of mine is dropped in and going to be doing some promoting, and I'm not talking about you, Tim. sorry, Tim. Of course, we have Tim Parrish with us. You got the old part down. Yeah. You're doing good at that. And, of course, we have everyone's favorite auntie, Angela Smalls, here. How are you doing, Angela?
I am great. You know, not that you and I can't handle this show by ourselves, but I am definitely glad that it is back to business as usual, okay?
Yeah. Last week's show had a few rough edges on it because I was trying to talk and do things with my hands at the same time. Anybody absolutely knows me knows that if they hand me a stick of chewing gum, I'm going to be fastened in one place for a while. And giving me a hard time, as always, is Becca Stark on engineering for us today. How are you doing, Becca?
I'm doing good. Glad to be back.
You better be glad you were missed, I'll tell you that.
I'm picking up on that, yeah.
Yeah, you're picking up on that. Even Tim looked relieved when he saw you. So there. And we have somebody, I guess, how long have I known you?
Gosh, probably.
It's Will Thompson.
10 years or so.
10 years or so? Okay. Well, you need to get closer. Can you get a little closer to that microphone?
10, 15 years.
Oh, and such a smooth radio voice.
Silky.
Thank you very much. Anyway, what's been going on in your life since in the last 10 years?
Well, we are doing, and I say Will Thompson Music is doing a lot of shows now. We have gotten older, and since bedtime is about 10:30, it motivated me to get out of some of the other shows that we were doing and doing some tribute shows, some original shows and things like that. So that's what we're doing. Mainly we're focusing on doing, tribute shows, as well as working with the nonprofit that I have and the Panama City Songwriters Festival that we do. It keeps us pretty busy. And I think we're up to 12, we'll be up to 12 tribute shows this year.
Wow.
From Fleetwood Mac to Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin to Motown to what we're going to talk about today, 90s country tribute that's coming up this weekend.
Well, that's great. And farthest he can get away from me in the room is Tim Parrish. How are you doing, Tim?
Pretty well, Tom. Thanks. Yeah, this is odd being kind of long distance here.
Well, you can.
Not uncomfortable.
I'll get you a pad of paper. If you need to say anything, you fold it up into an airplane and chuck it at me. Yeah. That would work.
Okay.
But anyway, Tim's at the far end of the table, and he's going to talk about a concert that you are promoting now. It's Sugarcane Jane.
Yeah, Sugarcane Jane from the Mobile area, along with Leanna Carter, a local favorite. And that'll be at the Ghetto
Leanna's
Palace.
Everybody's favorite.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Really a kind soul.
We love her here, so.
I'm glad I can ride her coattails on when we're doing the duo thing.
I noticed that, yeah. It's strange because Leanna's about 6 inches taller than you are.
Yeah.
But anyway, and if you get a chance to see the two of them together, it's really. Now, when she opens for Sugarcane Jane, are you going to be. Are you part of that?
I'm not in that league. I'm okay in the open mic world. I'm okay in my own little area, but not with real artists. I'm a nice guy, but
yeah, exactly. If that were true everywhere and everybody felt that way, we wouldn't have any artists. Everybody'd still be in their bedroom going, I don't think I'm good enough yet. Maybe I'll practice a little more. I mean, it's true. Isn't that true? Everybody had to get out of their closet at one point.
100%.
All right.
Especially recording. Everyone that I know doesn't like their voice.
I hate my
critical.
voice.
I'm very critical of myself in every way. So.
Well, I just hate my voice. I don't ever listen to the skims of this show because I went, man, it was a nice show, but who is that talking all the time?
Why did I pronounce my P's like that?
Yeah.
You start dissecting.
Yeah, exactly. And we have over on the other side, Mitch Pierson. I don't know. I don't think I've ever met you.
Yeah, I don't believe we've met either.
Where do you hail from?
I'm born and raised in Panama City.
Born and raised in Panama City.
Yes, sir. Been here my whole life.
Okay. How did you hook up with this group?
Oh, man, I've been just through music. I mean, me and Will go way back. We've been playing for years, and he's always been a good friend of mine. And me and Alex been running a duo thing here for the last couple months, and we've been playing music together for years. And Will hit us up about the 90s country thing. I said, man, I think that would fit perfect because that's what we play. So we love old country music. So.
And Alex, are you from here? Are you?
I'm from Kentucky originally, but I've been here. I've been here about 4 years.
That's not long enough to be native yet. You're still from Kentucky. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I still get pretty aggravated on 98.
Okay, you're getting closer then. Yeah. And anyway, how did you get hooked up with us here?
Very similar. I've played some shows with and for Will, and like Mitch said, we've been playing a duo for a while together, and you know, it just all worked out. You know, that's how the music business seems to work. I hear a lot of people say it's who you know or it's a friend thing, and it absolutely is. It absolutely is. You know, people are going to use who they trust and who they like, and I'm tickled to be here with these guys that I like so well.
Part of that is a trust thing too, because you know, if you're booking a show, you've got to be able to trust your production people. You've got to be able to trust your artist to show up, because boy, you could sure be left holding the bag if somebody didn't show.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's tough when that happens. Okay, how about you guys give us a song?
Play a little song.
Yeah, give us a name so we can give us a name so we can put it on the video. How about that?
All right. A little Should Have Been a Cowboy by Toby Keith here.
I bet you never heard old Marshall Dillon say, Miss Kitty, have you ever thought of running away? Settling down, would you marry me? If I'd asked you twice and begged you pretty please, she'd have said yes in a New York minute. Never tied the knot, heart wasn't in it. Stole a kiss as she rode away. She never hung her head up, yeah, at Will's place. Should have been a cowboy, should have learned to rope and ride. I'll be wearing my six-shooter, riding by a pony on a cattle drive, stealing a young girl's heart. Well, just like Gene and Roy, singing those campfire songs. Well, I should have been a cowboy.
I might have had a sidekick with a funny name, running wild through the hills, chasing Jesse James, ending up on the brink of danger, riding shotgun with the Texas Rangers. Go west, young man, haven't you been told? California's full of whiskey, women and gold, sleeping out all night, neath the desert stars, dreaming miles and a prayer. My heart should have been a cowboy, should have learned to rope and ride. I've been wearing my six-shooter, riding my pony on a cattle drive, stealing a young girl's heart, just like Gene and Roy, singing those campfire songs. Well, I should have been a cowboy, yeah.
Well, I should have been a cowboy, I should have learned to rope and ride. riding by a pony on a cattle drive. Well, still in a young girl's heart. Well, just like Gene and Roy, singing those campfire songs. Well, I should have been a cowboy. Well, I should have been a cowboy. Well, I should have been a cowboy.
Should have been a cowboy. Well, that's great, guys. It really was.
Thank you.
I can see how these guys doing a country tribute, a 90s country tribute, are just going to work out real well. Now, Will.
Yes, sir.
Where are these gentlemen going to be playing and when?
So our first show is this Friday, actually, at the Captain Anderson's Event Center. And that happens at 7 p.m. Doors open at 6 p.m. And we have two other shows that will be following that. That'll be the next weekend on the 13th. We're actually playing at Whiskey Saloon on the west end of the beach outside. They have a newly renovated stage, which is amazing. Plenty of room. And we'll kick off another concert there, same time, 7 p.m. And then on Saturday the 14th, we'll be downtown Panama City at the Panama City Center for the Arts. And that's a 7 p.m. show, too. And then all tickets are, and info, I'll go ahead and say this now, is at willthompsonmusic.com. willthompsonmusic.com. So it's a ticketed event, but it's going to be amazing. It's going to be these guys, myself. I'll just kind of be hitting a keyboard every once in a while and making a little noise. But we have Leslie Purdue, and then pedal steel player, Bob, and Christine playing fiddle, Andrew playing bass, and another guy named Corey playing drums. So it'll be a full band experience. And we do the lights, the stage, the whole nine to try to, give people the best show that we can.
That sounds great. Sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It really does. And from the sound of these guys, they're
they're the real deal. And it's like how I do the same thing with the Songwriters Festival. There's a difference in a recorded vocal and then somebody that can just sing live. These guys can sing live. They have great tones. They complement each other with their tones, but they've got good ears, and they're just fun to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
As somebody that sits in the audience and performs, I can appreciate someone who is on vocally.
Yeah,
so
and
I enjoy that.
Yeah, they're tight and playing well together too, which is something that's spending a lot of time in the studio. I'm always looking for, how close are you guys on guitar? How in sync with each other, not to in with an I, not an N. Okay, I don't want to go there. I like you guys too. I like you guys too much. I'm not going there. But anyway, no, it's amazing. You guys play very well together.
Thank you.
And you play so well together. How about another tune?
Yeah, let's do it.
If I can make a living walking in the woods, you could bet I'd be sitting pretty good high on a hill looking at a field downwind. If I can make a nickel off of turning and bass, I'd never worry about the price of gas. I'll be willing, dealing, sitting there reeling on in. We get to hunting, fishing, loving every day. That's a prayer that a country boy prays. I thank God He made me this way. Hunting, fishing, and loving every day. Early in the morning, well, late in the evening, I'm getting red dirt rich from playing river play. Hunting, fishing, and loving every day. Take a freight train down to the station, Lord. Well, I don't care who knows. Gonna climb me a mountain, well, the highest mountain. Gonna jump off, nobody gonna know, no. Can't you see? Well, can't you see? Yeah, what that woman, Lord, she been doing to me. Can't you see? Oh, can't you see? Yeah, what that woman, Lord, she been doing to me. Play one time. Fishing, loving every day. That's a prayer that a country boy prays. Thank God he made me this way. Hunting, fishing, and loving every day. Early in the morning, well, late in the evening, I'm getting red dirt rich from Flint River Pay. Hunting, fishing, and loving every day.
That was great. That was great.
I wasn't expecting a mashup on the radio, Mitch. That's good. That's good stuff.
Yeah, that was I was trying to put that all together. That was a nice mashup. It really was. So you guys perform individually or always as a duo? You're so tight, I'm having a hard time believing that you don't just do this all the time.
Well, if I may, me and Mitch grew up very similar as far as the style of music we played, and both in a honky-tonk, probably younger than we should have been, and just got used to that, and kind of, by the time we got of age, we're kind of, not to be presumptuous, but old pros, at the honky-tonk scene and that kind of music, and so Mitch, I mean, he played Tootsie's, 8 years?
Yeah, almost 10.
Almost 10 years. Yeah. And I just, in Kentucky, I just played, honky-tonks and VFWs and anywhere they'd let me set up a band. And you just get used to it. But so Mitch he's played on his own for a long time. There's been some groups, and I've ran a trio for a long time here in town. More kind of, it's jammy. It's very jammy, as much as we can get away with. But now here lately, we've been sticking together and playing a lot of stuff together, and got some stuff in the works for that. So, stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned for that, indeed. Okay, I think we're going to go ahead and take a quick break here. We'll be right back with these gentlemen, and right after the break, we're going to find out what's going on in our area.
You want to buy or sell a home, how and where it is listed really matter.
This fight for listings is really at the heart of the real estate market, and it could determine, what kind of market do we have.
I'm Kai Risdall, Zillow, Compass Realty, and Homes for Sale. That is next time on Marketplace.
Weekdays at 5 p.m. on WKGC.
On This Old House Radio Hour, a structural engineer explains when your renovations become risky.
You hear this extremely loud bang happen in the garage. I would say that is a noise you want to take seriously. You have noises that happen all the time because of temperature changes.
Plus, how a 300-year-old New England home became the backdrop for best-selling author Tracy Sierra's debut thriller. That's this week on This Old House Radio Hour.
Wednesdays at noon on WKGC.
I'm your favorite auntie, and here's what's going on around town this week. Now, this afternoon, we've got Scratch 2020 at the Dive. Ann Klein and Aiden Sutton will be at Alibi Beach House. Jay Cruz will be at Dublin Winery. John White, Uncle Ernie's Bayfront Grill. Corey Hall will be hosting a musician social and open mic at the House of Henry. We've got Janelle Frost at Buster's and Mario Speedwagon at Little Village in Fins. Now for Wednesday, March 4th, we have got the local art fest featuring Ryan Hubbard and the surfing violinist at Little Village in Fins. We've got open mic at Thistle and Thorn. Emily Springsteen at Triple J Steakhouse. Over at Sowall House, Harrison Prentice performs. And at 8 p.m. it's comedy open mic at St. Andy's Sports Pub. Now moving on to Thursday, 5 p.m. we've got a pre- and post-dinner vibes over at Sowall House. The Renaissance to Rock and Roll with the Will Thompson Band at Captain Anderson's Event Center. John White will be at Stingrays at the Dunes of Panama. Holly River will be at Little Village in Fins. And the Panama City Youth Orchestra will be at the Bay County Public Library. Now also for Thursday, we have got Ann Klein and Aiden Sutton at Buster's. It's a karaoke night with DJ Glenn B at the House of Henry. We've got Alex Napier, Mitch Pierson, and Stevie Monts at Neon's Bar 72. And Danny and the Chicks performing at the Salty Goat Saloon. And that is your midweek lineup across the Emerald Coast.
Well, that's a lot to do. Are you going to get to all of them or just a few of them?
I'll take 3 for 100.
All right. Very good. Okay, I think we'll let's let these gentlemen grab a breath or two because I want to talk to Tim about Sugarcane Jane and what's going on with that.
Yeah, it'll be this Saturday night at Ghetto Palace. Doors will be at 6, showtime's at 7, and I think this is the 4th time I've had them in one version or another. Once at the original Ghetto Palace, twice at Roberts Hall, and one at the new Ghetto Palace. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It's such a gorgeous venue. I love the new Ghetto Palace, all the artwork, the space. I believe Crook is saying they can accommodate 225. There's a funny story about the local fire marshal and his estimate of the attendance, but I don't know if I should.
No, I don't think you know. I might just let that. I know that one well, but no, you don't need it. No, let's just leave that. Yeah. Let's leave that alone. Anyway, it is a great place. It's in Springfield. It's
absolutely gorgeous.
I tell everybody you go to where the old Rexall drugstore used to be on Business 98, and you go behind it about 2 blocks. Will's nodding his head, so obviously he went there and got chocolate milkshakes too, didn't you, Will?
Well, let's see. Was it there in 80? Was it there in 1980?
Oh, yeah. Probably. Oh, yeah.
I don't think I ever got a milkshake there.
Really?
No.
Oh, you missed it. It's gone now, but, I mean, the building's there. It's a black building now, but that was the best place to get a milkshake in 1980 in Panama City.
Did it become a diner after that?
I don't know.
I think briefly.
I moved to Lynn Haven, and it was too far to drive for a milkshake, so I got lazy. What can I say? Anyway, we have a couple of songs of Sugarcane Jane's here, and I was listening to them last night. You sent me some links. I was listening to them and tripped across their cover of California Dreaming. And we normally favor the original music, and she has a lot of original music online, or they, or whoever.
Yeah, they're a duo.
They're a duo, yeah. I know. I see them holding hands in the videos, yeah. So anyway, Sugarcane Jane does do a lot of originals, but they also have done some killer covers. So let's play California Dreaming just because I'm old and I like the song.
All the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray. I went for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA. California dreaming,
And that was Sugarcane Jane with California Dreaming. I don't know, Tim, do you know at the concert at the Ghetto Palace, are they going to do both covers and...
Maybe. I think they kind of read the crowd, like our mutual friend Anthony Peebles. You know,
you never know what he's going to play because he's reading the room.
Yeah.
I don't know. They just do a great job. I also listened to another good cover of them, Mrs. Robinson. Who covers Mrs. Robinson?
Gosh,
I mean, since the movie left Netflix, people don't even hear it anymore. But they did a great cover of that Simon and Garfunkel tune.
Yeah.
So anyway, they're going to be there. Maybe we'll get, if we get to one more of their songs, we'll play one of the originals that we have.
That'd be good, yeah. Anthony's career has been pretty amazing. He was the lead guitarist for Neil Young, played with Vince Gill, Dwight Yoakam, and Steve Winwood. So he's been around. Mm-hmm. If you're old enough to remember Hee Haw, if you remember seeing the band out in the cornfield, he was one of those guys. Of course, he was a kid back then, but I don't know, just an interesting career, I guess.
Yeah. Well, he's another local fella who has gone a long way in music. There's a whole bus full of Raiders that have done well in music,
absolutely.
Especially Brent and Danny are just absolutely great, and I've had the opportunity, both live and in studio, to work with those guys, and they're great. Absolutely professionals. Anyway, we're done that now. This is their Sugarcane Jane's going to be at the Ghetto Palace playing. We don't really know what, but probably some originals and some cover tunes. And Leanna's going to open for them. So
yeah, and I believe Leanna's going to do mostly original stuff. She's writing more and more, and.
Well, if Leanna Carter's there, you can't go wrong going there. Trust me. I mean, I've heard Sugarcane Jane a couple of times, and they're great. But Leanna is really an exceptional young lady. Okay, gentlemen, you guys. I use that. I realize you're both musicians, and I probably shouldn't use that term because you think I'm talking about someone else. But you guys holding the guitars over there. You're going to do a Clint Black tune for us?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Spend my lifetime wishing the waitress would come around, telling jokes and shooting pool on the other side of town. Whistle blows at 5 o'clock. There's only one place I'll be found, down at Ernie's ice house, lipping along next to that good old country sound. Talking about them good old times, bragging on how I used to be. I worn out the same old lines. Now it seems nothing's news to me. It's nothing like a steel guitar crying in the night. Nothing like a sawdust floor and a good old friendly fight. Finally find my way back home and you'd patch up my face. That was another time and another place. Now we're talking about them good old times, bragging on how I used to be. I worn out the same old lines. Now it seems nothing's news to me. I wonder how it came to be, to know it all I am, or how the world ever got used to me. Now we're talking about them good old times, bragging on how I used to be. I worn out the same old lines. Now it seems seems nothing's news to me.
Yeah, that's great. Well, you know, if you don't go out and at one of these events and listen to these people, you just don't like country music. I'm sorry. That's I don't have an excuse for you. You just don't like country music. So that was really great.
Thank you. I'd add that Major 7 jazzy thing in for Will over here because he's a jazzy guy.
That made me happy. Probably was not on the record, but
no,
that made me happy.
I've heard that one. It's not not on the record. No, you just threw that one in there.
Which I love. Oh gosh, yeah.
Let's go over, since we just heard such a nice tune from these gentlemen, let's go over one more time where they're going to be. We have to do this a couple times because I don't remember at this point.
Yeah, no problem. So this Friday night at the Captain Anderson's Event Center, you can see the 90s Country Tribute. Doors open at 6 p.m. We start at 7 p.m. It's probably about a 2 hours, 15-minute show. It's not going to be all night, but then we're also going to have a show the following Friday night at Whiskey's Saloon, west end of the beach, outside. Their outside stage. People ask because of the smoke. They're used to the smoke inside, but they're going to actually be smoke-free that night, just so people can use the bathrooms and all that stuff. But we will be outside. And then on Saturday, the 14th, we will be downtown Panama City at the Panama City Center for the Arts, upstairs. We're downtown, but upstairs, right at the Art Center there, which is a great little space. And that starts at 7 p.m. So just remember 7 p.m. and any information that you need, any additional information or tickets, if you're interested in tickets, go to willthompsonmusic.com and you can do /event and find all your tickets that you need.
Now, if somebody doesn't get to willthompson.com, are tickets available at the door?
They are. Unless
I know it's always better to get your ticket ahead of time because
it might get sold out. You know.
Yeah, as good as these guys are, they might actually sell out. You know, especially Gallery of Art because there's not that much room available upstairs.
Correct.
So, how many people does that hold, Tim?
I think Jason said 95-ish. I might be wrong.
Yeah. We've gotten 200 in there.
Holy cow.
But does that mean that
they were very friendly?
They
must have all been very good friends.
Yeah, they were all good friends.
At least by the time they left.
Wow. So it was more than sold out. It was come sit on someone's lap that you don't know. But you can do it. You can get 100.
Holy moly. I used to be good at estimating.
Well, yeah, I think they actually say on capacity 205 or something like that.
So very cool.
All right, there you go, guys. The gauntlet's been thrown down. You guys got to get 200 people in upstairs at the Gallery of Art.
They can do it.
We can do it.
Okay. I think
we can. I believe in us.
Now, you're going to have your band with you, right? Is that at these things, right?
Well, Will's put together a all-star lineup. You know, it's going to be the whole thing. I mean, a big band. You know, big full sound.
Which we've never all played together. You know, which is always it's fun but scary. You know, half the thing is just understanding people's personalities and feeling the energy when they play. Yeah. You know, you just like it's an interesting thing, but we've practiced and you know, everybody's put their ear to the music and get the arrangements in the right keys, and then we got together last night, went through the whole set, tightened up what we needed to, and we're ready because I'm excited about the fiddle and the pedal steel that you just don't hear much around here.
You certainly don't hear it a lot live. I mean, and that's always been something from the studio side of things we've had to send out for. I mean, generally we're sending off to somebody to add to our tracks because we don't have a lot of that here in town. So
that's right. Yeah, even from a studio standpoint, we I just want to throw this out there. You know, Alex and I just recorded one of his singles that's going to be coming out. I don't want to spoil anything, but
Are you going to come back for the release? Are you going to come back here for your release?
I would love, if y'all have me, I'll be here.
Well, so far, you've done real well. So we'd be really glad to have you come back.
Yeah, Mitch is in the same boat too. We're gonna all work together and hopefully get some music for these guys. Need their music to be heard, and it's amazing. It sounds really, really, really great. But same deal. A mandolin player or a dobro. It's not really easy to find, but we can make it happen. And when you do hear it, it brings that freshness to the song.
It does indeed.
So
it does indeed. Okay. Now I was going to say one more song, but I think we better take a break and let Auntie finish up the week with what's going on.
You could start your day with another show piped in from elsewhere.
Or wake up with voices that actually live and play here.
Join Ryan and Emily, your guides to a brighter Gulf Coast morning on the Morning Cast. Weekdays from 7 to 9 Central.
The place for lively conversations, news headlines, community voices, local arts, trivia, and more during your morning hustle.
It's live, smart, and happening right here on the Morning Cast.
90.7 WKGC,
your public radio station.
Discover a world of opportunities along the Emerald Coast where hospitality and tourism thrive. At Gulf Coast State College, our Hilton Hospitality Management and Tourism program prepares you to enter Florida's top industry, tourism. With a hybrid program model and scholarship opportunities, we give you the tools to succeed. Gain real-world experience through invaluable internships and prepare for a rewarding career. Your future in hospitality and tourism starts now. Visit gulfcoast.edu/hospitality to enroll today.
I'm your favorite auntie, and of course, we have a jam-packed weekend across the Emerald Coast. Now, we kick things off with the Flux Art Festival and Leanna Carter at Bookish Boutique. We've also got Gene Mitchell at Runway Island. We've got Loose Cannon at Patches Pub and Grill. Haley Brooke at Donovan's Bar. The Soulwall House has Lady Marlene and Soul Tradition, and that performance is at 5 and at 8. Now we've got Velvet Gypsy over at Neon's Bar 72, Poetry Night at Unity Spiritual Center of Panama City, Ann Klein and the Dirty Peaches at Salty Goat Saloon, Dylan Kelly at Tootsie's Orchard Lounge, April Lace at Buster's, Zach Noah at Thistle and Thorn, PJ Pettyjohn at Neon's Bar 72, Fox Play at 6:30 at Local Steamer. We've got Nora Bass at 9 p.m. at Tees on Thomas, John White at the Dock PCB, and Aiden Sutton Music at Patches Pub and Grill. Now moving on to Saturday, we have got Carter and Parrish at the Flux Fest downtown. Gene Mitchell returns to Runway Island. Lady Marlene and Soul Tradition are back at Soulwall House. Dylan Kelly again at Tootsie's Orchard Lounge. Emily Springsteen will be at History Class Brewing. We've got Coastal Comedy Crew Family Comedy Show at Do Play. Kevin Jacobs will be at Buster's. Scott Wetter at Thistle and Thorn. Loose Cannon at 810 Entertainment. Ryan Keefe Duo with Sean Brewer at Newbies. Brooke Washer and Giles Jr. at Local Steamer. Sugarcane Jane at Ghetto Palace. And Overlord at Tees on Thomas. Now finally moving to Sunday. 10 a.m. you can catch Nikki Sunflower at the Flex Fest downtown. Dylan Kelly at Tootsie's Orchard, and John White at McGuire's Irish Pub. The Flying Dog Open Mic, hosted by Matt Law at Little Village and Fiends. Matt May and Tracy Mick will be performing at the Flux Fest downtown at 1:45. We've got the Lucky Tinkers at Maggie's Musical Farm. Haley Burke at Tees on Thomas, and Kevin Jacobs Sunday Fun Day at Flamingo Joe's Beach Bar. Now, at 6 p.m., we've got Todd Heronding's Gospel Hour at the Outfield Building Senior Center and Charlie Seeger at Buster's. And that is what's going on over the weekend around the Emerald Coast.
Well, that's certainly enough to keep everybody out of trouble. So, and if you feel like you're going to be in trouble, you might want to go on down to Todd's Gospel Hour. That'll help you get back on the right track.
Right.
So, anyway, Will doesn't have his headphones on again. I was going to talk to you because you've been here forever.
Yes, sir.
And so is Mitch. Can you believe how much is going on musically in this area now? I mean, think of what it was like 20 years ago. Unbelievable. I mean, you might have caught, what, on a Saturday night there might have been 2 or 3 live shows, and that was it.
Yeah, and it was a bunch of bands playing a bunch of songs that we're all kind of tired of hearing.
Yeah.
So luckily it kind of grew. I was in a band called One Track Mind, and we decided we would play the current stuff. So we turned into a Creed cover band, which isn't all bad, but isn't all good. But it was a lot of fun, Stone Temple Pilots, all that stuff. But yeah, to see the music scene growing, and then you have someone like Will that brings in these. Every show is going to be top notch. What can you say?
It's a great thing. It's an amazing thing for, like anything, distribution of hearing so much music and songs. I think the only kickback on that is then it's expected for free, or a side item with your burger.
Yeah.
So it's kind of depreciated in value a little bit, so that when you do have a venue that's not going to make money off of alcohol or burgers or whatever, you got to pay a ticket price, and people are like, pay a ticket price? Why? It's like, well, you got to rent, you got to pay, $2,000 in marketing, and there's a lot that goes into it that I don't think people, understand or see, but it is slowly building, even in that aspect, of the plenty of people supporting it, but also now supporting it with, helping campaigns, tipping more, even times are tough, but showing their support in those ways, and ticket prices and merch and all of that is pretty amazing.
It's and if you're going to a restaurant where somebody's playing quietly in a corner, that's one thing. But if you want to go in and, like, these gentlemen are going to be at the event center out on the beach, it's like you're going to want to pay attention to them. You're not going there to get an appetizers and beer and talk to somebody while music plays quietly in the background. It's expensive. Being in a band's expensive. Been there. Recording music's expensive. Producing music's expensive. And, eventually, not to coin a phrase, but the fiddler has to be paid.
Right.
And so these are not expensive concerts. You want an expensive concert? Well, find out where Taylor Swift plays next, and you can pay $1,000 for a ticket. And so, if you want to, but
$1,000 is pretty cheap for a Taylor Swift ticket.
Oops. Well, see that. I'm sorry. I'm not up on it. Somebody's been following the price of Taylor Swift tickets.
No, I have coworkers who are though. So.
Oh dear. Okay. Well,
you don't sniff them out.
Maybe they need to go see these guys play.
Maybe they do.
and maybe it might change their mind a little bit too. That's not the only source of music, but it doesn't have to be that expensive.
Right.
But there are costs that have to be covered, and these guys have to make a living.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
So, like I said, it's not much. It's you're going in, and for the price of a beer or something, you're getting a ticket to go in. So,
And boy, that does change. It changes the game. I've talked to a lot of people performing, and they're used to one certain setting. We were just talking about this last night with the band. I was like, don't be surprised if you're just playing and people are just like this, staring at you, intently, and not hooping or hollering. I've seen that so many times. But don't confuse that with them not having, like, the best time. Some people just aren't that way, and they come up, and you're like, was this like a funeral service for you? And they're like, this was amazing. This was so awesome. We had just the best time. But they're not going to be up there, just, you know.
Well, these are not honky tonks, and people aren't going to behave like a scene out of the Blues Brothers.
Right.
Although you'll be playing both types of music, country and western. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, but we do because there are times we play up tempo, especially with the Motown, and there's a couple of like the 70s or disco, and we will do a designated area for people to dance and just have a good time over on the right-hand side, because what you don't want is people rushing the stage and people are still sitting, you know, they start dancing or getting up there. But we have their designated, you can go crazy over here area, you know. And they do. They have a good time.
Well,
so
that's great.
It's fun.
Gentlemen, I need to get your social media and stuff so that if people like you, and they really don't like Will that much, so that they can get hold of you. They can get hold of you.
Mine's Mitch Pierson Music. You can do that on Facebook, Mitch Pierson on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok would be Mitch Pierson Music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alex?
I'm on Instagram. It's Alex Napier 99, and Alex Napier on Facebook and TikTok as well.
Okay. And you guys keep posting where you're playing on your social media, so that if somebody wants to.
Yep, absolutely.
I like Mitch, but I didn't like Alex too much, so I can go find where Mitch is playing without Alex.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right. Just checking out.
You can do that.
It don't happen much these days without Alex, but yeah, we.
Okay. How about another tune, gentlemen?
Yeah, we're gonna do a Taylor Swift song. I'm just kidding.
Now you. I'm afraid you got Becca excited for a second there.
I'm the original song. We wrote this, me and my buddy Chase and Casey, and it's actually recorded already and coming out. We're trying to think of a release date, maybe the end of the month, maybe the beginning of next month, but it's called Goodbye Whiskey.
Well, I lie and tell you I'm okay if that's what you need to hear. Take the pain day by day, I'm drowning in these tears. Well, I lie awake all night, just hanging off my bed, trying to slip away, but you're still in my head. I tried Jack and even he can't blind your memory. I drove Jim on down the road, just him and Whitney. I took Bird Dog down the Morty Fields, you ain't here with me. All that's left for me right now is goodbye whiskey. Yeah, goodbye whiskey. I try to find another love, but they don't burn like you. I've tried my hand in the harder stuff. Well, I need 100 proof. This single barrel bourbon just goes down too smooth for me. My vision might be fading, girl, you're still all I see. I tried Jack and even he can't blind your memory. I drove Jim on down the road, just him and Whitney. I took Bird Dog down the Morning Fields, you ain't here with me. All that's left for me right now is goodbye whiskey. Yeah, goodbye whiskey. Yeah, goodbye whiskey. Well, I tried Jack and even he can't blind your memory. I drove Jim on down the road, just him and Whitney. I took Bird Dog down the Morty Fields, you ain't here with me. All that's left for me right now, all that's left me right now is goodbye whiskey. Girl, I hope you miss me. Yeah, goodbye whiskey.
That was great. It really was. That's an original, and you say it's going to drop. How soon do you think it's going to drop?
We're trying for the end of the month, but maybe next month. But we're looking in the next couple weeks.
Could I convince you to come back here and do your drop on air?
Absolutely, that'd be awesome.
That would be great. I'd love it. You don't have to play. Just bring me a copy, and maybe we oftentimes have people drop if they're dropping a song while somebody. We have another performer on air, and I'd love to have it. I love to break out new work like that. It's just absolutely great, and I'm anxious to see what the studio version of that sounds. It's a good song.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Tim.
Yes, sir.
Tim. I think we're going to do another song by Sugarcane Jane, an original. It's the one you sent me. It's a ballad of Sugarcane Jane.
Yeah, that's off of my favorite CD of theirs. Back when it was affordable, I used to go to the 30A Songwriters Fest, and I just fell in love with those guys. Yeah, no offense to anyone out there, but I just fell in love with them from that CD. To me, that is just their best release.
So anyway, here's an original from Sugarcane Jane and Tim's favorite. So there you go.
The love called Sugarcane Jane. till the music rolled. I fell in love when I heard her sing. I packed my bag and my old 6-string, headed south and all out run to the arms of my woman had a daughter and a son. I built just a house at the dirt road end. That's just how this story begins. With no regret to the past I claim, started a band called Sugar Cane Jane.
The Ballad of Sugarcane Jane by Sugarcane Jane. And I want to thank everybody here that was here today and helped me out with this show. Of course, I want to thank everyone's favorite auntie and my boss, Angela, and Becca for coming in and doing a great job with engineering. We'd like throwing extra stuff at her because I like to see how much she can handle, you know. And Will and Tim here at the table, thank you very much, and I hope your shows go well. I hope we help some anyway.
Thank you for having me.
And Mitch and Alex, good luck with your shows, or should I say break a leg? It's not really theater, so you don't have to, I don't think. But anyway, good luck with the shows, and as for everybody listening, we'll be back here next week, same time, same channel, and hope to see you then.